Right, welcome back to the garage everybody. So today, we've got another job to do on the BMW S1000XR. We're going to fix this high flow air filter to this bike. So let me show you. Right, so the air filter lives underneath here. So we're going to take this off. But the first job's going to be take the seat off, and then I'll reposition the tripod on here so we can keep an eye on it like that. So let's just take the seat out and then we'll join you back in a minute. Right, so I've got the old tripod set up on the back of the bike so hopefully this works well. So we've got to get these two out. T25s, so let's get these off. There's one. I've not done the air filter on the XR before, I've done one on the R. So we're sort of learning as we go here. A little tub for the screws, that'll do. Right, so that's them two off, and then if I just press this button, it should zoom in. Boom. And then under here, where the flap is, can you see that? Let's go over here. Look. There's two screws in there as well, so they've got to come out. Let's get them off. Check your shoulder on your bolts as well, if you can see where's the lens. See the shoulder there? They're the same as the others, so it won't make any difference on this. Some of them are different on the trim panel, so you need to make sure they go back in the same place because that shoulder is designed to create space. Right, so there them off. He says. Right, that's them off. And then this panel should, there you go, tripod's moved. Just zoom back out again. This panel should just come off. There's some clips under here. Right, so I've got a flange kit on my bike, so I think I'm going to take this off for the Gibby tank bag. I'm not 100%, but I'm assuming I have to because it won't come off. This panel needs to come off and then you're down to the filter then, nice and easy. So just an Allen key. Don't blow in boy, I'll speed this up. Full of rust, aren't we? Right, so that's me tank ring flange off. Right down there. And another T25 2 on the back of the oil petrol cap, so I wonder if that will come off. These all need copper question anyway because it's pretty mucky. Ah, there we go. Right, so that panel comes off. As you can see under here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little clips on that. And we've got a spider's nest. Lovely. Right, get that out of the way. Right, so now we've got all this noodle salad here to disconnect. So this is the good thing about filming. You can see where everything goes afterwards. So I need a little screwdriver. So the air filter is down there. So we're just going to disconnect these. a bit awkward with the camera in the way because I'm not left-handed, but... Ooh, little fucker. Where's that coming off? Right, so that's that one. White to white, and then there's a little black bit in there, goes to that one. So that's that out of the way. Might snip that cable tie and snip that cable tie. Oh. You just click on there, don't you? So push these wires out of the way. And then snip these two cable ties because we've got a bit of a wire salad. And we'll cable tie them back up after, so get rid of that one. And that's out of the way. And then that one. Careful of your wires when you're doing this. Right. And then you need to come out of the way now, as a source. Why can't I get you out of the way? So because I put the camera there, which was really clever of me, it's in the bloody way. Oh, there you go, just got to lever it off. Come on, there we go. So that's that out of the way. And then there's these bolts here, 1, 2, 3. Should move that cartridge out of the way. So I wonder if they are T25 as well. Which I've lost. No, I haven't. Which I have. It's here. So they are. Oh, so T30 they are. You want to try T30 in them? And they're tight as fuck. Ooh, yes, there we go. They're quite corroded as well. A lot of this bike is quite corroded up really, which is a bit of a shame because it's only 3 years old, hence why I'm doing these jobs. So T30, take these 3 out. That's loose. And then you've got this one, lives. It's a shame these bits aren't magnetic really, because it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Because if I drop this in here, I'm buggered. There we go, she's off now. You can see that bolt there, look, just spinning off. Right, that's loose. Let's catch the bit. There we go, got it. And then this, from what I can gather, all lifts out, doesn't it? Does it? Let's take this bit out of the way. That's your key surround, just 2 clips. Right, so once you've removed them 4, disconnected that one wiring connector that so far is in the way. This monstrosity is still in the fucking way. It's got wires that go into, I don't even know what the fuck this is, to be honest with you. Because it won't come out any more than that. That was a pain in the arse. So what I've done is, I've took that was on the top of there off with these 4 little springs. You can see them there, you have to squeeze them together. Put that out of the way. Then you remove this cylinder to the, I'll put the cylinder to the side, then you take this bottom tray out. Right, next, you can see this top cover here. It's got a clip this side that you squeeze and pull, and a clip this side that you squeeze and pull. And it comes out like so. give it a quick wipe. So I'm going to put that just up here out of the way in the same way it's come out. And then you just pull that flap up and pull the filter out. So there's my filter. Pretty disgusting really. If you look on the camera, I'll move the camera. So it's pretty bogging. Yeah. Just in time to be changed really. It's done 11,000 miles this bike. This is probably the original filter by the look of it. Right, and because that was an absolute bastard to get out, fuck it across the garage. And then come back on here. So before we do that, I'm just going to show you the new one. I'm going for high flow. HFA 7919 is the part number for these. So refitting is reversal of removal, he says. You've now got to go and find the filter that you fucked off across the garage. Right, so I've got the filter back just to double check that it's the correct and it's the correct thickness and all that kind of stuff. So it's exactly the same. Proof it back across the garage. Lift this flap up and swap your filter into it. So feed it in. Oh, it's actually totally come out this time. Wouldn't come out last time. So fed that round. We'll drop it back in the hole. And it clicks nice and neatly at the bottom. Then we bring this bit back in, drop the prongs down, click, click. So the filter is now back in. So the the air filter has now been changed. Now we've got the pain in the arse with this bit that you put on the floor that you stand on. This has got to go back in here. With this back inside it. So just lay it back on top. There we go, so it's back where it was. Just before I even attempt to look at these bolts, I'm gonna, I don't know actually, I might put that back on. Thank you, Belling. Back in 63. That bolt there. You go there. And then we can push the clip back on after, can't we? So we'll go for that for now. And that one goes in there, does it? Does it not? Yep. So we'll just basically put it back together as it was now. Right, there we go. So those four are back on. A little bit of brute force. Now we're going to put the wires back. So there you go there. The white one went there. There's a black one somewhere. That black one. And then you've got that black one. And into that black one. Nice positive click. And then the grey bit went into the white one. So that's them done. And this goes back in here. There we go. And that was cable tied there like that. So we've now got to find some cable ties. Well, there we go. So that's basically the air filter changed now. So the next job, we've got to put the key shroud back on, which just slides over the top of the key. There's two prongs there and there, go there and there. So that's nice and solid. Then on here, it was literally just the panel. So I'll move the camera back to on the back and we'll put the panel back on. Right, so now you bring your panel back in. there's quite a few clips on the back of this that you've got to try and get located. So careful with your fuel filler. There's that one, there's that one, yeah. Then two, that's a bit wibbly wobbly, isn't it? Then two, and then there we go. So that's back on now. Right, so now that's back on. Next job is all the T25s that you took out earlier. We like to do it. So we need a T25 bit now, don't we? And these T25s were quite dry, so as I go around, I'm just going to put a blob of the old copper crest on them. Just say we're a bit on the dry side to be perfectly fair. Right then, as you can see, I've got it all lined back up. Absolute nightmare of a job this was. So these clips under here, absolute shocker, because this tank ring just would not line up. It took me ages because of this BF11 Givey tank ring. But anyway, it's all done now, so the air filter's done. Everything's clipped back together as it should be. See, all nice and snug, all around here, all bolted back in. So, there we go. So as you've just seen, that's me completed the air filter on the BMW S1000XR. Just there. I'll put a link in the description to the air filter I use, but it was the high flow HFA 7919. Anyway, the lens, there we go. And my old one that came out of it is pretty grubby, as you can see. But it's not bad. I'm not sure when it was last changed. Probably changed at the last service, not 100%, but the service manual on mine said it was due on this one, so that's why I've done it. So anyway, bit of a faff. Took me a bit longer than I expected there to get it all lined back up again, but hey ho. So thanks for watching. If you take on this job, be very wary, it's a pain in the backside. But again, I'm no mechanic, I've just done this my way. If you guys have got a better way, put it in the description. If you guys have got a better way, put it in the comments. Thanks very much, see you soon.